All right, so the briefing has just concluded, and really the emphasis was on air travel, how to modernize and streamline that process. Sorry for the crows right here; they just got really crazy with the cold weather and the beanie. But yes, the main concern seems to be about modernizing air travel, streamlining that process for folks, so in that way they're not having to spend a lot of time waiting through customs and then having to pick up their bag and just that whole complication. That's what we're losing out on tourism. Of course, the question I asked was about price gouging, potential price gouging from the airline and hotel industry during the World Cup. It doesn't seem like the commission members were too concerned about that. We're going to have to wait and see what happens later on in 2026 because I'm sure that's going to be a consumer concern that maybe not a lot of you have confidence in. And another question I would have asked would have centered around culture. Are we having a welcoming culture as a country to encourage foreign tourists to come here and spend their money? Of course, in the context of the World Cup, you assume that the soccer will take care of that, but that might not always be the case. Again, the commission didn't really focus on that aspect of culture and having a welcoming environment for fans and for foreign tourists to come to the United States. I think there's this correlation that because in 2018 we had the highest number of tourists coming to the U.S., that as long as we just get back to those numbers, and because that was the first Trump administration, that we're going to be A-OK. People do want to come back here to the States. But I think it is overlooking that this Trump administration is different. The welcoming environment isn't there for a lot of people. And so this commission might be overlooking that fact.